Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender real-life adaptation. Is this gonna be good or is this gonna be absolute trash? Before we answer this question, if you're an Avatar: The Last Airbender fan, One Piece fan, or fan of just storytelling in general, this is the place for you. On this channel, we like to dissect stories and characters and take what we can learn from them and apply it to our lives. So be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this video and comment below what you think. So Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender real life adaptation. Honestly, I think this is not a good idea at all. I have to be real with the creators. Now, if you would have told me that they were adapting Legend of Korra into a live action series, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. It's much more of a serious tone, more realistic. But Avatar: The Last Airbender? Nah. So I want to tell you guys my reasons for why I think it's a bad idea to do this. And I have 3 of them. So Avatar: The Last Airbender, the original series, it has so many elements that combine and make the perfect show, like I've talked to you guys before. And a lot of those elements are exaggerated. A lot of the humor can be a little exaggerated. We see that a lot with like Japanese anime, and for sure you can tell Avatar: The Last Airbender took a lot from the Asian culture. And in anime, you see them do things like this, and like this, and like this. I just really don't know how that translates to real life too well. You lose a huge aspect in the tone of Avatar: Last Airbender, the childlike fun. You lose a lot of that if you translate it over to real life, because you can't do those exaggerated features, those exaggerated gags in real life. They don't work the same. They'd have to find a way to create that tone with real life chemistry. They have to have charisma in order to carry that. Now, the second part of why I think that this is a bad idea is because of all the mythical creatures and the bending itself. Now, we know trying to replicate that in real life is impossible. We can't actually bend water. So what do we need here? We need CGI. We need to be able to create Appa. We need a CGI Appa, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna cost a lot of money. And remember, this show is on Netflix. This doesn't have the big blockbuster budget. Wow, that was like alliteration. That was pretty good. If the Avatar: The Last Airbender series used the exact same CGI that Marvel used with Avengers: Infinity War, with Thanos versus Doctor Strange, this show is gonna be amazing. But sadly, I don't think that they are gonna have a $300 million budget like for the first season of Stranger Things, every episode cost them $6 million to make. I think Avatar would get a little bit more than that just because we know Avatar is established already. Stranger Things wasn't. But Stranger Things has probably 1/10 of the amount of CGI that an Avatar: The Last Airbender. I mean, there's bending, there's weird animals, there's a whole bunch of stuff that they would have to take in consideration. So I don't know, man. I don't know if they can do this. And my third point, the third reason why I think that this is just a disaster in the making.
If you just keep believing, you will come to a better place.
The co-creators of Avatar for the Last Airbender movie, which that doesn't even exist, but they didn't have much say in what went on with the movie. I feel like by making this live action series, they're trying to avenge the fact that they didn't have anything to do with that, and that if they did, it obviously would have been better. But they're trying to avenge their wrongs or their losses. They weren't wrong. They tried to be involved in something that they actually created, but that evil man didn't let them. Cause think about it, I would have way more preferred, and I know many of the other fans of Avatar: Last Airbender would have way preferred another trilogy of Avatar: The Last Airbender than as opposed to them doing a live action series. Cause who wants that? We want what we grew up on back. We don't want that. We don't want to see it in real life. It's not realistic. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments, like, what would you guys have wanted a new series of Avatar? What we can learn from this situation is, I think we should, as people, what we should do is we should let our failures be our failures, and we don't always have to correct every failure. You don't always have to correct everyone. Some of them you could just let them die and disperse. But you do have to become better from them. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out my other 2 videos right here just like this. Braze, peace out, Girl Scout. Psst. Grizzly out.